past still whispers, the future unfolds. A timeline of questions waiting to be revealed. Powered by the force, the ultimate mission to bring balance to the universe. My midi-chlorian readings are words of fictional stories. The force chose me to bring light into the galaxy. My journey takes me to uncharted territories. The Iacon Files is here to shed light.
Bada boom, bada bing. Better late than never, right? That's the old saying here.
I like that intro, bro.
Yeah, it was bobbing my head.
Thank you, man. I updated a little bit, because yesterday I stayed up till 1 o'clock in the morning helping Joe Prime with an intro, and I hate not finishing stuff. I'm like, let me do this, and I sent it to him. DJ, okay, cool. So I finished that, and then I might as well try to update mine a little bit. So, yeah, I did that. I added a couple of pictures of my boy. He was happy to see him on the intro, so that's all that matters. He's like super psyched about that.
Absolutely.
Bada boom, bada bing. Yeah, man. I've been really busy, man, with the Iacon Files this past week, man. If you guys haven't seen, just going live like almost every day, man, it seems like it's been crazy. Yeah. What's up, gang? What's up, Ryan? We got you. Yeah, so let's see. I think GJ was here yesterday. I was showing everybody. I'll just go through it real quick before we start. I did how people have, when somebody subscribes or somebody donates or whatever, they have these mini videos. So I created some mini videos for the Iacon Files here. So here's the first one. Hi, Bing.
Nice. That's cool.
We got whenever we get a special guest.
Welcome to the Iacon Files.
Yep.
And then we got, thank you for your
Shin
support.
Godzilla makes his way in. Hiroshima all over again.
Dope.
All right, so I did that, and then I got some sound effects, man. We'll show them as we go through this. So yeah, I've been busy. What's up, Jonathan Rowe? There he is. Ace says, yo,
what it
we're
do?
excited to have you on the show, Ace. Damn, wicked cool. Yo, Ace, if you got Joe Prime's connection, he's supposed to be here, so let him know. Yeah, I met Ace through Joe Prime's channel, so that's awesome that you're here, Ace. Thank you. Yeah, man, finally, it's been 2 weeks, I think, since we last came together for the 13 Primes, and this is part 2. There might be part 3, the way this is going. But that's okay, man. The more the merrier. And I'm trying to gather himself. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to gather because I'm a bit stressed out because I had everything planned for 7, and then I have all these things going on, and everything wasn't going according to plan. So I'm trying to get in the zone here. So don't mind me.
All right, bro. We got your back. My father used to always say that's called the red light effect. I was like, Pop, what you talk about the red light effect?
God,
that sounds weird. He goes, it's simple. He's like, have you ever on a Saturday been rolling, right? He's like, you got errands to run. You ain't got nothing to do. You get in your car, you drive. Every light is green. Everything is smooth. Come Monday morning, you got a meeting or a conference call to make. Every Deer, school bus, metro bus is going to get in your way, and every light will be red. Otherwise known as life. So things will always happen, brother. You just keep it moving.
Absolutely, dude. Since I'm among friends here, I added some new sound bites. Here we go, real quick.
Actually, you, Spike.
Dad, it's like you taught me. You never quit on the people you love.
It's almost like I set that up, right?
Mushy, but true.
Mushy, but true.
Oh my God. All right, guys. Enough of this, man. I got so many things. We'll catch up as we do with this. All right, so let's get right into this. Oh my God. We got a lot. Let's see. Where is it? Bada boom, bada bing. Where are they? I'm going to start from the top and we go. Boom. First question. Did Micronus Prime prove that true strength in the Age of Primes came from precision, not size?
I think
I'm
it
gonna
did.
say yes. Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Ivan.
I defer to Aegis Magnus.
I agree with Ivan. The answer is yes, because one thing about Micronus Prime, even though he was the smallest, he was also a mentor and advisor to all the primes. So, he is known for his sage advice and wisdom. And he was definitely known to be precise with the advice he would give to the prime. So I would definitely say yes.
I would definitely
Stand behind
agree.
that.
And the reason is also, for you to be named as one of the primes, the primes were created out of segmentation to fulfill Primus's mission. So he empowered all of them to kind of do their own bit, but to work together. So just like, all the other ones that were designed, to help each other, Megatronus was the warrior. This guy, though the smallest, was one of the wisest in the group. So absolutely.
Yep.
What's up, Joe? Let me know if you can hear us.
Hello, sir. Hey, everybody. How's it going?
What's going on?
What's up?
Hey,
What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Just enjoying the day. I got lost in my time zones, but I'm here.
There we go. All right. So, anybody else want to take tackle this one?
There we are.
Hey, Mike, can I add something else to
what's
what I
up?
was
Yeah.
saying earlier? Yeah. Also, because Micronus Prime, he had the power of the Chimera Stone, which gave him the ability to link up or power link with the other primes to enhance their powers. So that's definitely a precise form right there.
Now, where do they get these? It seems like with special artifacts. Does Solus create them? Because I know she creates a lot of stuff. Or
I believe
did
so.
Simon do it?
Go ahead, Quest.
No, I was gonna say I believe that they all were artifacts / weapons or tools that was created by Solus to kind of help them on whatever their mission was.
Correct.
Joe, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you right now. Yeah.
Sweet. All right, cool. Just making sure. All right.
All I can see is just the Iacon Files logo, though. But that's right, though. Is that the way it's supposed to be?
This is the genius level of panels that you can have for your live show right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to have everybody here. This is like super, super cool right now, especially have Joe here. I met Joe about a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
And we've been connecting last few days. Really cool guy. I love his channel. I told him he has one of those voices, man, that you just feel like he's going to be in one of those Transformer movies doing a voiceover. So, yeah, really cool. Everybody here, dude,
That's
I'm
cool.
telling you, all across the board, everybody here is talented. This is great. Yo, E-Man, what is up, man? Bada boom, bada bing. Part 2 of the 13 Primes. So, yeah, Joe. So just so you know, like as we go through this, you just jump in, dude. You don't have to raise your hand or anything. You just jump in and say your two piece.
Well, I was just like, as soon as somebody answered, it was like, yep, that's pretty much, that's the way it is right there. You have a panel of astute, knowledgeable men right here. That's very nice. Very cool. It is nice to talk to everybody, too, by the way.
Oh.
Yep.
There he is.
Gentlemen.
The man himself, Manu.
Oh, yeah.
What up, Manu?
What's going on, gentlemen?
What's up, man? The man.
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry I'm late. I was cooking.
That's all right. Like now that you're here, we just changed the things last minute. So today we were going to talk about the 13 primes, but today's show is going to be based on nothing but time travel. So,
Oh,
you know
my
what I'm saying?
goodness.
Perfect subject for my man Manu. He loves it.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect
Loves it.
subject.
Why?
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey, Manu, what were you cooking, man? What were you cooking?
I know, man. It's dinner
I
time.
made some stir fry, but I also, I was baking some chicken for tomorrow. So,
Oh, so you wasn't cooking up another experiment. Got it.
nah.
Did you just say you stir fried a whole chicken?
Nah.
Yeah, that's
That
exactly what I
sounded
heard.
real
too.
good, though. I'm not
I
gonna lie.
was like, man, only Manu can do that. Only Manu can do that.
So, why are we going to time travel?
We're not, man. He's
No,
messing
no.
with you.
Okay,
But
just want to
I mean,
make
now
sure.
that we're on the subject,
I was just messing with you.
Vector Prime. That's all I gotta
Right.
say. Vector Prime.
he's next, and you're starting with him.
All right, let's get on to the second one. So the next question would be,
Is it just me, or do y'all sound like robots? Okay.
yeah, we're pretenders. We're pretenders.
I still haven't perfected my seeker voice yet, so I'm working on it.
Yeah.
You don't want to
All
sound
right.
like Starscream, do you?
No, I don't.
Hey, Johnny Five.
That ain't nothing but Cobra Commander, man.
Yeah. Shoot, man. Yep.
Did Micronus Prime's mastery of microspace make him the hidden guardian of Cybertron's balance?
Well, I would say yes.
I would think so. Yeah.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. I was just going to probably echo exactly what you were thinking. Yeah, because I mean, he's the one he's basically in control of all the mini cons, the Star Saber. Yeah, he plays a lot into his strength plays to the balance. Absolutely.
Yeah. And then also, Micronus Prime is considered the moral conscience of the 13 primes as well.
Well, the simple fact also that he can unite with every single one of them. It's almost like correcting an chemical imbalance. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
So
he
if
can
it's-
amplify
Correct.
everyone's abilities, more or less, or their power sets.
So if one is overpowered, he can bring them down to their normal levels. If those are underpowered, he can boost them up. So I mean, it's pretty much like he is the definition of balance.
Why y'all making us like a PED?
Because that's exactly what he is, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what he is. I mean, he's got wisdom. He's an advisor. He's the moral conscience. He's a power booster. I mean, he's like all in one, brother.
That he is.
So is Micronus, you guys were talking about, so let's kind of like backtrack just a little bit, all right, from the first episode that we did. So Micronus, so all the 13 primes, they were created before Autobots and Decepticons were around, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
They
So
were
now
like-
Micronus, he's like the small guy. So did Micronus create all the little tiny bots? Like how do these little tiny bots come about?
Well, they're descendants of him.
Right.
Correct. Yes.
So he is the, for lack of better words, the sperm donor for all the mini bots.
So he downloaded his software, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I was
He
going
was
to say
downloading
he
the
gave
software.
him the ability to
Progenitor.
power link, but you can call it that too.
I like to say progenitor. Let's just say
All
progenitor.
right, there you go.
Progenitor.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
He was the Windows 7 to the Windows 11, if you know what I mean. He
Yep.
4, the building blocks.
Yep. And also Optimus Prime 17 is absolutely correct because he was on he did appear in Transformers Robots in Disguise as the mentor to Optimus Prime. Yep. That is correct.
So we got the 13 primes. Primus creates the 13 primes. And then everybody are, like you guys say, are like descendants, right? Kind of to everything else that comes about from that.
Uh-huh.
Now let me see. Like, I might be throwing questions out there. They might be like, kind of dumb questions, but You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say them because maybe someone else is thinking it the same thing. So the Quintessons created Transformers on Cybertron, right?
Depending on continuity.
This was about
Okay, okay. The continuity. Yeah, I keep forgetting about the continuity.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Because I remember, I think in an episode from the season, Generation 1, where they kind of go back and where, like, I think the Transformers weren't able to transform yet.
right.
Right? Those, and that continuity, that one, the Quintessons created, right? Those non-transforming bots.
Well,
Yes.
from the
And it-
movie, yeah. From the movie reality, the animated
Yeah.
movie reality, I should say.
And they were like kind of slaves, I guess, for them, right? Kind of.
Yes.
Yep, they were.
Slaves, consumer products. Yep.
And was it Alpha Trion that started making transforming robots?
No.
No?
That's a skill that they developed because they were at war with Decepticons and the Autobots needed a way to disguise themselves. So they came up with transformations.
Correct.
According to the
Okay.
cartoon lore.
Yeah.
Correct.
According to
Cool.
other lore, Alpha Trion did make Ultra Magnus, RC, and Prime. I think he was like his first 3 creation.
Yep.
What was that?
Mhm.
No, was that a comic book?
Yeah, well, in the comic book and the Simon Furman had written it, Ultra Magnus was created to be part of the Wreckers, and at the time he was the most powerful Autobot warrior. So I can't remember if he created RC in the comic book or not.
And that's in the UK run, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's UK. Simon Furman.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And if it wasn't RC, it was a Leader 1.
Yeah,
Definitely
Leader
a
1. I was gonna say
Leader
Leader
One.
1.
There you go. That's what I meant. Yeah. Yeah. The problem is I've read all these different continuities, and in my brain, they all do
Yeah.
that.
They start to intertwine. It's like if you start remembering.
Yeah. Which is why they came up with the aligned continuity to try to mesh them all into one.
Which still didn't align.
That's true. That was their mistake.
Right.
See, they started that with those video games that came out on Xbox 360 and PS. Was it 4? PS3.
Yeah, PS3.
Fall of Cybertron and the other one. And so you know you had a person. That's where the Codex of the Primes came from. And you know you had a couple of novels, and that's when they started to align continuity. But yeah, it did fall flat.
Mm-hmm.
See, now I want to take it back a little bit more because Primus creates the 13 Primes. Before he created the 13 Primes, Unicron and Primus were around, right?
They were one being, according to that codex.
One being, like, so they were, instead of being separate people, they were just like one being.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's kind of crazy. I didn't know that. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Well, the way it makes it sounds is if they're one being. And hold up, somebody have to back me up on this. It's been a while since I read it. So as they traveled through the multiverse or universe or whatever they're traveling, they start to see the things they see, and you have these two halves start to gravitate more towards certain things. They were opposite and equal, and so eventually they split into two different beings because of that. And what happens after that is Primus can't defeat Unicron. Unicron can't defeat Primus. Primus makes the 13 because they're free radicals. They'll have elements of them both, so that way they'll have free will, if that sounds familiar, in order to see him be able to defeat Unicron.
Absolutely.
That
You
is
could definitely
that
see
is
a lot of
correct.
religion. A lot of concepts were drawn from religious text. Good and evil, the yin and the yang, right? Pretty much the yin and the yang. You see a dark and a light side. Splitting at the two, it creates the imbalance. So therefore, they have to coexist so that balance could be brought. So I always thought that concept was cool when I saw that. You were saying, Joe?
Oh yeah, just the fact that they're brothers. They're twin brothers,
Right.
but from opposite ends. Yeah.
Cain and Abel, Romulus and Remus. We can go on.
Absolutely.
Jarvis and Eltron.
True.
Prometheus and Daedalus.
That's true. That's true.
We can go on.
Yeah. We could go on and on and on.
So we got
but real
McDonald's and Burger King.
McDonald's and McDowell's.
Bravo,
Hey, bro.
Quest, bravo. Bravo,
They got the
Quest.
arcs. They got the arcs.
Yeah.
So Primus and
Unicron.
Unicron were one being, but is that a different timeline? Because in the cartoon, Primacron created Unicron, right?
Yes.
That's a
yes.
different
Yes.
Was that the
continuity.
same thing, or did he create them together in the beginning, or is that something different?
Well,
I think it's
there's
something different.
yeah,
Something
there's
different.
multi.
Something
The
different.
thing is, you can drive yourself crazy trying to make sense or connect all these different timelines and realities.
Mm.
That's the one thing about this IP that forever pisses me off is the way that Hasbro handled or
Right.
continues to handle their IP. While we know that they're sitting on gold and it's obviously stuff that has had defining moments in our life, they just have haphazardly just threw something against the wall and hope that it stick. And then even if it does stick, they'll still take it off the wall manually and throw it back against the wall and start all over again. So
Right.
I mean,
don't drive yourself crazy.
and I mean,
Let's
to make
not
it even.
forget, they'll pull it off the wall, repaint it, and put a different head on it. Throw it back.
Yeah.
This is true. And
Pretty
another,
much.
The toy lines.
yeah, and another way to look at it too, Icon Files, is when they made a line continuity for the Primes, well, especially for Unicron, they made him a multi-universal singularity, meaning he existed everywhere, anytime. There was only one of him, and
That's
I mean
right.
that's mind-bending in itself.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then also in the G1 continuity, there was Unicron, but there was no Primus.
Mm-hmm.
There was Vector Sigma,
Mm-hmm.
but there was no Primus. Just that's why when you had Call of the Primitives, they talked about Primacron, and Primacron created Unicron. There was no mention of Primus anywhere because they didn't think about Primus at the
That's
time.
right.
Yeah.
You got the whole Asimov theory for robots going on there.
Mhm.
Right. You caught it, Manu. You caught it. Yes.
So Unicron, from what I remember you guys saying, he comes back. You know, you can't kill him because he's coming back, right?
In the
Yeah.
G1, yes.
Now, is that the same way with Primus, or is that solely for Unicron?
Well, technically, Primus was more like he was running from the child support department, so he took a nap, went to sleep while everything. Because remember, Primus is actually Cybertron, so he was asleep mode.
No
What you're
better
saying
than
is
the-
Primus went to get cigarettes and said, "I'll be
Never
back
came
in
back.
100 million years."
Yeah,
And never came back.
yeah, he
Never
was
came
asleep.
back.
He was asleep.
He said, "All right, Primer, you're the
Hey,
oldest.
he
We're gonna
popped
let
the
you take
Ambien
care
and
of
it was a
everybody."
wrap.
right.
Wow.
Let's see.
too funny,
Good,
man.
Mike.
That's too funny.
Could Micronus Prime have changed the fate of the 13 if his full power had been unleashed?
No.
I agree. No.
Mm.
Yeah,
well,
I agree. No.
Didn't he sacrifice himself? That's whenever he released all his power to make all the minicons and all that stuff.
Correct.
Depends on
He
which
was the-
reality.
Well, that is correct. He was the first Prime to walk into the well of the Allspark. Yes.
The thing about it though too is that we have to remember, while Micronus was powerful in his own way, his power only ever equaled the other primes, because all the primes were created to be as strong, just in unique ways with their own subsets, power sets. So I don't think there would have been anything he could have done, because the tipping point in the balance of power was the weapons that Solus Prime made.
That's true.
Requiem
Blaster.
The Requiem Blaster that tipped the scale of power towards one person. That's what threw everything out of balance, and we ended up with
Yeah, that's how they end up, manipulating Mechatronus.
Right.
All right.
And Megatronus ended up killing Solstice or something like that, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So, yep.
That whole saga, that was a great whole saga, that whole thing there. That's one of the continuities that I know.
It's actually a good continuity in the power of the primes. It shows it. You feel it. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Again, taken from a lot of different stories,
Yep.
time and in history.
Yep.
Was Micronus
Exactly.
Prime the smallest of the 13 in form, but one of the greatest in power?
I could say yes to that for the simple fact that we were already talking about it, and DJ already mentioned it, that he can combine pretty much with anybody. And the simple fact that he was always an influence, though he was the smallest one. If you think about it, if I can join with any of you, I can pretty much get to know, every part of you. So I know what you need. I know how to make you feel better. I know how to enhance. So I think his power went beyond just a combination. His power was in the strength of joining
Marvin
everybody
Gaye.
together.
Manu was shaking his head. No.
No, I'm only shaking my head because I love you, brother, but we ain't combining. I don't need you to know every part of me. I don't need it.
You don't.
When I get that feeling.
Well,
Ain't like that.
No,
Ain't like that.
no, hey,
Link up and enhance
we're-
power.
hey,
all right.
Hey,
And I
even
ain't
though
talking
we
about
in
that kind of
2000
linking up there, Chris.
so here's the thing about that, right? Technically,
Always the
yes,
pause with y'all.
he can be part of the greatest power,
Right.
but on the same note, I think Solus,
We'll talk when she comes back later, okay?
because Solus had the
Right,
ability to
I'll talk to her
create
about
a
it.
weapon of any scale, I think she was the
Right.
most powerful. Not by internal power, but through ability. Because even if you guys combine, say if Manu and MD Seeker combines and I'm Solus Prime, I can still create a weapon that will still take you out and overpower you, no matter how strong you become.
Yeah.
Because
I
again,
get what
she
you're
was
saying.
the tipping scale.
Yeah.
Okay, I get what you're saying. There's more or less like Cyclops and Havoc. Their powers basically did nothing but neutralize each other. So the only way to inflict some form of understanding is they had to go blow for blow. So,
Pause.
like to Quest's point, anytime the primes wanted to outdo the other one, I just caught what I said.
Yeah.
Never have a serious
Yeah.
conversation.
Hey, man.
So to his point, it had to be something externally something of an outside influence, like either creating something or bringing in some kind of outside influence, like rather it be other minicons or something like that to actually overpower Prime. But them themselves with their abilities, they only just neutralize each other.
Yeah. And in my opinion, even though Micronus Prime was powerful, I don't think he was the most powerful of the 13 primes. I think the 13th prime, Star Optimus, whatever continuity, I believe, and I'm just going to say Star Optimus. I think Star Optimus was the most powerful of the primes because rumor has it that Primus embedded him with all the powers of his siblings. So that's why I say Star Optimus is the most powerful of the 13 primes because he had all his siblings' powers within him.
DJ, I love you, brother. I love you. I don't subscribe to the Star Optimus Prime shenanigans.
Okay, 13 prime.
He kept the planet. Is what you saying?
Hey, it's easy, man. 13 prime.
Again, right? If Primus created the 13 primes to be equal on every level, with just the only difference is what their specialty is. So it's like you have 13 people that are all 6'2", 250 pounds, can bench 700. One of them likes to cook. One of them likes to read the dictionary. One of them played dice. The other one got all different colors, Timberlands. They all they're all equal. They just have different hobbies, more or less. You know what I mean? So again, that conversation, and I apologize for overtaking this section, but that whole conversation about one having more abilities than the other, I personally don't subscribe to that because, again, if we're saying that Primus created all 13 to be equal, they all are equal. They just have different specialties, but those specialties don't negate necessarily the power of each other, which is why Solus had to start making weapons. That's why she had to put the switch on the Glock.
See,
and go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
What I was about to say is, and making them equal and with different skill sets wasn't for them to fight each other. That was never the case in point. It was to fight Unicron. So the problem is when it comes to ideology with them, and that was the downfall in a sense. So when you had what's his name? What's the guy's name? The trickster.
Loki.
Amalgamous.
Oh, Legion.
Yeah, Amalgamous. Who was Loki, like you just said. He used Megatronus's feelings against him towards Solus. With a weapon that he already knew could destroy them all. So that was part of the problem there. But like you said, Solus is the wild card because she could pretty much make anything. But if she made a Requiem Blaster, why not make them armor that was impervious to the Requiem Blaster?
And actually, she did make the Apex armor. She did design the Apex armor.
That's
Apex
true.
armor, and also the what's the shield called? The star something shield. The
shield. Oh golly,
the shield of enlightenment.
Nah, it's hold on.
She sure did create the Apex armor.
Yeah, it's.
Well,
it is a shield.
Let's look at it like this. I'm quite sure she didn't make it for them to use it against each other.
Right.
And I'm going to go on the limb and say this: as far as them being equal, I'm going to say, was it really something that Primus made, or was the same ability not to be able to kill Unicron lie within themselves as the 13 primes? It's just something they carried over. Just like the 13 primes couldn't kill each other, I'm pretty sure that the same ability wouldn't allow them to kill Primus. But being they were free radicals, they did have the innate ability to destroy Unicron, but not amongst themselves. Same as Primus and Unicron, neither one of them could probably cancel each other out. So there had to be some outside divinity to pit them against, or to be pitted against one another. So I would say when it comes to Solus, the armor and the weaponry that was made in her mind was never made to be used against each other.
Agreed.
Correct.
Yeah. And the name of the shield is a Skyboom shield.
There you go.
Skyboom.
Yeah. Also,
what's up, Dizen?
Dizen, what's going on,
What's going on, Dizen?
Dizen is hey, Dizen is the special guest. She just popped in, so you know what that means.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Iacon Files.
What in the Ninja Turtle?
There was a Ninja Turtle. Oh,
Bada boom, bada bing.
Yeah. Hey, but I want. Yeah, brother. Good to see you. But I got something to put on everybody's mind here. Now, each of the primes had an artifact except for the 13th prime. Why didn't the 13th prime have an artifact? Was it because he was the ultimate prime? Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, I was just going to throw out some rhetorical questions. Was he the ultimate prime? Was he the ultimate weapon? There's a reason why he didn't have a weapon.
My guess is in the numbers, right? If you had 12, 6 and 6 brings a balance. To me, the 13th, it's almost like an overseer to the other 12. You see what I'm saying? So
that's a good perspective.
His particular power could have been to pretty much bring additional balance and course correct, because he is the closest basically to what we know now of Optimus Prime.
Well, I just looked it up. There were all 13 had artifacts. So Prima had the Star Saber, Vector had the Blades of Time, Solus had the Forge, Micronus had the Chimera Stone, Nexus had the Enigma of Combination. Onyx had the Tripix Mask. Quintus had the Ember Stone. Amalgamus had the Transformation Cog. Maximo had the Darts, the Legion Darts, and then Megatronus had the Requiem Blaster. So I know that Solus created the Requiem Blaster. Is it safe to assume that she created all the rest of the artifacts also, and they weren't created by Primus?
What was Alphatron's artifact?
The Quill and the Book of Primus, the Covenant of Primus.
Were they
actually-
created by Primus?
Well,
Now, I thought that the Covenant of Primus was something that Alpha Trion that he wrote into to keep a track of the history of what they were doing during their time.
right. Yes.
So would that really be considered something that she created, or was that just his log? Because I think he was basically like the librarian of all the 13 Primes. Like whatever they did, he saw it, heard it, wrote it down, or so that way. Because remember, there's a saying that says, "We will repeat our own history." So in order for us not to repeat that same history, he wrote everything down. So that
I
way
agree. I mean, I think it's possible. If I went to Chris, because I know he's the engineer of the crew, and I said, "Well, listen, I'm doing this job, but it's I'm doing it kind of slowly. I'm writing it in pencil, and I have no idea about ink." And Chris goes, "Not a problem." Bam, bam, bam. He creates a little metallic tube, puts some ink in it. I press the little button, and I could write whenever I want without having to worry about sharpening. That's an engineer right there, right? So he creates. Right. It's possible that she helped and create the quill to be able to do what he was designed to do, basically. So I think it's possible that Solus helped him out.
And I gotta correct myself too. The ones I was quoting were from the old version of the 13 Primes.
Got you.
Not the latest rendition. So I stand corrected on that. My bad.
Hey, can we address what was just on the screen talking about the Zodiac Orb? That continuity is straight up from the Japanese continuity, and it was in a complete different universe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That the Zodiac Orb, because the 13th Prime is supposed to be like the pinnacle of all the primes, and he controls the Zodiac Orb, which is kind of like their Matrix.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking at this thing right now. It says the last and most mysterious of the 13. All we can say for certain is that he bore a strong connection to the matrix of leadership, and depictions look awfully familiar to Optimus Prime.
Yep, because he was the one that would have been. He asked Alphatron to erase him from all the history books, just in case he need to be called back, because he wanted to live among, the creations.
Are we talking about Star Convoy?
Or just talking about General Optimus Prime, the 13 Prime, or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
All right.
I just think we inserted that Star Convoy there in the last few years because with that Japanese continuity, he was created to fight Super Megatron, point blank.
Right.
Yeah.
No, we got him because he was a money grab.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Right.
Weren't we talking about a money grab earlier this week?
Oh yeah, got one that's on all forms of platforms right now. Chosen Prime, Show Z, Toy Dojo,
TF Source,
TF Source.
hot.
Yeah.
All right, final question for Micronus here. Was Micronus Prime more dangerous because he controlled the unseen forces holding reality together?
No.
Yeah, that's more of Vector.
That's more
Prime.
Vector.
Yeah,
that's more Vector.
Yeah.
That was Vector Prime.
That's Vector,
Yeah.
so that's a mistake on AI then?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Vector Prime.
Yeah.
Vector did time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Error. All right. Next prime we're going to be talking about today is Star Optimus.
Ha ha!
If
In
Star
your face,
Optimus-
Chris.
If Star Optimus faced Megatronus or leads Maximo, would his light be enough to overcome the darkness of the Age of Primes?
DJ got the cheat sheet, man.
No, I don't.
See,
Maybe.
first of
Oh,
all,
coming. I'm playing.
Maybe.
his name is Star Convoy. We ain't ever call him Star Optimus. That name is just not gonna work for me. Would he?
Star.
Now, Star Convoy, that's from the Japanese version, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
All right, so I got some questions about this, and this is why I gotta ask these questions, because I've been doing a little soul searching, and I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I drink those sakis.
Stay thirsty, my friend.
Wow.
So let's break this down, and this is what I threw in there on the chat, because I was trying to figure out myself, like, where did this guy really come from? And one thing I found out was this: the Star Convoy is the same as your Nucleon Star Prime. The Star Convoy is the same as your what prime is that combines with Ultra Magnus and all this kind of stuff here?
Omega Prime.
Omega Prime. So needless to say, what chat was giving me was this: the Star Convoy is no significance when it comes to the 13th Prime. He's just another Optimus with an upgrade, some form of combining connections that gives him an extra boost in power. It's not like it was just something divine about him. And I don't know if that's because there was not enough lore on him. We seen him as a money grab, but when I start digging deep, then when you got to go with the Nucleon Star Prime that had to wear the black armor to obtain energy from a Nucleon Star, then we thought, oh man, this prime is gonna be dope. He's gonna be a beast of all primes. It's not. He just needed a special suit to handle the Nucleon Star powers. I think this is gonna be the same thing with this Star Convoy Prime. It's just an upgrade to face particular opponents. I don't think there's no form of divinity about him. And if so, then we got to start questioning, where did the armor come from that prime is utilizing to fight those guys?
That's
An Iron Man suit for an Iron Man.
It's Optimus Prime. It's his dead body. That's Star Convoy. Star Convoy was made from dead Optimus. Sadly, but it is still Optimus Prime, but the 13 Zodiacs, I think it has a lot to do with Chinese Zodiac and all that fun stuff, because there's 12 of those, and the 13, the culmination of all of them, and each one of the Zodiacs has their own different attribute, like you guys are saying there.
See, this is why I have such. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. My question can hold.
No, I was just gonna say this is why I have such disdain for this version of the primes, because I feel like it was pieced together with no real thought, not made to make sense, but made to make sense. I don't know. That's just me.
Well, it still don't make sense to a certain degree, because when you get them, you got Hot Rod in the center of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No hot
Wait
slander.
a minute
No
now.
hot slander.
No, let's not do Hot Rod like that, man.
I knew that was coming.
Wait, so Hot Rod's in the Japanese version also, or?
Yes, in the Japanese cartoons and the Headmaster continuity, Optimus does die again, and Rodimus becomes the leader of the Autobots again. But a few episodes later, Cybertron is destroyed, and he goes off with Blur and Cup to find another planet for them to live on.
Right.
Okay. So
He bounced.
here's my
Did you ever come back?
And not in the show.
That's
No.
what I thought.
so
Is
here's
that all
my
in the
question
Victory
for-
series?
I'm sorry.
What's that, Mike?
Is that what you guys talking about? Is that all like in the Victory Japanese
Yes.
series? Or?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
Victory.
correct. Yep,
Okay.
correct.
So here's my question for all you guys. Where can I watch these Japanese Transformers? Because I've seen them, but I've never ever seen a complete whole series of them.
YouTube.
Yeah, I watched on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Just watch the Omni
you could-
dubs.
You could go to YouTube Or if you're lucky enough to find them on DVD, maybe on Amazon or some other websites, you could get those too. But definitely try YouTube first.
Okay.
Yep.
And I guess it's called what? Victory, Transformers Victory.
Well, you'll start with Headmasters. That's the first one after the after the United States show. Then you have Super God Master Force, and then you have Victory, and then Zone, which is only one episode.
Yep, exactly.
So Super God Master Force, that's the one where Optimus Prime needs like an engine to transform.
That's not Optimus Prime.
That's not Optimus Prime.
That's getting right.
Here's the thing, and because that continuity completely again, if you're trying to piece it from the G1 aspect, and this is just a theory of mine, I say that they're working it from the end all the way back to the beginning is the way they gave it to us. And I say that is because Diaclones came first, because you've seen robots and transectors. And if you go down the history, if you keep it to that perspective, you got Transformers, the 80 series that we know. Then you go into Super God, you go into Headmasters, which is the beginning of some of your transectors. Then you go into Super God Master Force, which is full on transectors. And I think if you were to end it at a specific timeline with that, it would be Diaclone would be the last. And I think Star Saber and Victory Saber, I think that would be a totally different universe.
I agree with that, because when you look at it, when the Japanese got full creative control of the show, and when he talks about Super God Master Force, essentially that's what the Diaclone toys were: people in suits piled in a mix. Because the only Transformers that were Transformers in the show were the Pretenders, and they had been here for thousands of years at that point in time. When they introduced Genrai and the rest of the Transectors, Dreadwing and those guys, they are human piloted, and the only way they actually work is by having a human until the end of the show. And Victory itself, you could look at that like a Gundam show in a sense, because it's like a totally different universe.
Right.
Okay. So they do it. So they do it like a Gundam universe. Like each section is its own different universe.
Yeah, you might have some carryover with some characters, but they are minor characters at this point in time. For instance, the Headmasters don't appear in Super God Master Force at all.
No,
but there are Headmasters, but it's because you have Devil Z, who is the main villain or energy more than anything that's physical, and he's supposed to create these Transectors, for bodies, and then people have to sit here and actually inhabit them to actually use them. But then when you get to Victory, you have a couple of characters. You still have Perceptor and Wheeljack are still part of the show at this point in time, but they're minor characters. And so is Genrai. He's a minor character in the show until he gets shot by a living laser, and then he's remade as Victory Leo.
Right.
Okay. Now Victory Leo, that's when they go into the Beast, their version of the Beast Wars, right?
No, that's their Transformers Victory.
Yeah, that's Victory.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is separate from their version of Beast Wars.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Cause see, I gotta watch that too.
Yeah.
I gotta watch
technically, our G1 continuity could be ended with the Beast Wars cartoons, because that's what would have brought it into G1 actually.
Yeah. I had a couple years back before I got into YouTube. I got on with you guys might know him, Silverback Comics, and I got on a live with him, and for years and years and years, I never knew that they considered our Beast Wars, the American one, as G1. And the guy explained to me, because it had Optimus Prime and Megatron, it's during that time period, it's before, so it is considered G1. I was like,
correct.
Based on timeline of the show.
Yeah. Let me tell you what they did with Beast Wars. They basically John Connored it.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm dead serious, because Optimus Primal is a descendant of Optimus Prime, but he went back in time. They John Connored it.
Yeah, they sure did. They did. Yep, they did.
When they traversed, what was it? When they traversed the dead universe, it pushed them back in time. That's why one of my favorite episodes in that series is when they go into the ark, and
Yeah.
you see everybody's dead, like everybody's down.
Right. Yep.
Stasis
Stasis
lock.
lock.
And what
Yep,
surprised
stasis
me
lock.
was that what threw me completely off was when my boy Starscream Spirit is sitting there flying around, sees his body there, and I'm like, dude, why don't you just jump in it? And you know what I mean? The whole thing, talking about timeline. And then when you
Right.
see, what also surprised me was their size compared to the actual Transformers. They were
Yeah.
smaller.
Yeah.
If you
Right.
notice,
Yeah.
that's,
Way
that's
smaller.
what I was like, yo, that's kind of cool though. Messed up my
Yep.
man Prime's face right up though.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look how much power it took. It took him full power just to do that tiny bit of damage. So,
Hey.
so clearly, you know, there was some. Remember those episodes, and I was like, "Dang, just that's it, full power," and all you did was just mess up the face guard.
Hey, had to be. Hey, man, that's a cartoon for you. That's a cartoon for you.
The subtitle, yeah, it's the dubs are bad. I'm not gonna lie to you,
Yeah.
They're worse than bad.
but they're funny.
They're funny, though. Yeah.
I really
Well, I
want to watch.
To your
The
point,
Japanese
I think it was
series.
the same dude that was sitting there dubbing everybody, just changing their voice.
Yeah.
I really want to make a point to watch them, but like, man, the voice actors are so horrible, you know. So I've been trying to find the updated ones. I think there's a fan made one that is supposed to be a little better, but oh man, it was so
it's-
hard to get into.
I don't
It's
need
a hard
dub.
watch, man. It's a hard watch.
Yeah.
It is.
Ugh.
I'll
Yeah.
watch subtitle. I'm good with that.
That ain't gonna be no better. Just so you know.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
All right.
Oh, wow.
You've been warned.
Is this
Could
Beast Wars
Star
stuff?
Optimus Prime have become the greatest leader of the Age of Primes, or was he destined to stand alone?
He would have been the greatest leader.
Yeah.
He's destined. That's his destiny.
Oh yeah.
You know, especially he has a strong connection not only to Primus, but he also has a strong connection to the matrix of leadership.
Mm.
So yeah, so the answer is definitely yes, he would have been the greatest leader on the Age of Primes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I remember that there was a comic. I don't know the name of the comic, but I remember seeing it where it's Optimus Prime speaking with Nova Prime. And he basically tells Optimus, like, you're not the most powerful Prime. You're the most famous, but you're not the most powerful.
Tell him who the most powerful was. Oh, we can't hear.
I'm gonna say Primus, man, because without him, there wouldn't be any Prime. So I'm gonna say Prime.
I'm gonna go to the one that everybody hate the most because the Matrix actually unlocked for him and didn't for so many others.
Oh,
Don't
man,
you
come
do
on.
it. Don't
Go
you
ahead,
do
doing
it.
it.
Say
I'm
it.
doing
Don't
it.
you do it.
I'm doing it.
Oh, God.
Say
Don't
it.
you do
Say
it.
it.
Rodimus.
I dare you. I dare you to say it. I double
Well,
dare you. I triple dare you.
Rodimus.
My will should be done.
I'm about to throw a big wrench on the Skybound comic continuity.
Uh-oh.
Elita
No.
Prime. It opened for Elita Prime.
Now, with that being said, we can have a dispute about that.
It opened for
Man,
Elita
we gonna
Prime,
fight.
and not only that, but it became the Star Saber.
Now, the question is
But the Matrix
was
didn't
that?
help, baby.
But the point is, was that her will making it turn to Star Saber? It's not something it would have done.
Mm.
She's taking a weapon, not a weapon, taking a talisman that's supposed to be of learning and education and wisdom, and turn it to a weapon. You know, put like this: belief, you know, is dangerous.
It can
King
be.
Rodimus.
King Rob's the chosen one.
That's right. You better believe
I
it.
disagree.
You better believe it, baby.
He wasn't the chosen one.
disagree.
He wasn't the chosen one. He
Don't
cut
say
the
this.
goddamn line.
Hey,
It was supposed to bring
Hey.
balance. It did not.
Optimus
Look.
Prime.
Say this,
Optimus
all right?
Prime.
Oh my God!
Some
dude.
people will argue he did more in a movie than Optimus did over 4 billion years.
But look, man, look, boy, don't get me started on that.
That-
Don't get me started on that.
See what happens, Mike? What you do, Mike?
That is true. I'm not gonna. I agree with Mandu. Rodimus did do a lot. He not only did he put Cybertron back under Autobot control, but he also established diplomatic relations with all these other planets, as well as prevented the Decepticons from taking over Cybertron and these other territories. So I give that to
And-
Rodimus Prime.
Under his watch, I hate to admit
Look,
this.
look, I will give him that. But look,
The truth.
I'm gonna say this, and I tell people this at my job all the time, and I have to go to HR at least once a week on this. Okay?
Hands ready.
If you don't like your job, leave. You don't like your job, leave. Quit complaining about it. Do something about it. You don't like
See,
your job, leave.
That's all he did.
To me,
That's all he
I
did.
love the character of Rodimus Prime, but he is nothing more than a cautionary tale. That's all Rodimus Prime is. He's a cautionary tale. You might get what you just might get what you want, and you know what? It's going to really suck.
So
Let's feed into that. No,
Where's my camera go?
I'll come back. We'll come back.
Yeah, Quest, land your plane, and then I'm gonna pick it back up and put it in the air for you. Go ahead.
Come on, go.
So check it out, right?
right.
First of all,
My man had to finish his food.
my milk and cookies, man. Check it out, right?
Milk and cookies.
First of all, the only reason Rodimus got the Matrix and it worked for him was that right before Prime passed, he hit the factory reset button.
Oh my god!
And you noticed that it was booting up. It was going through the boot up process when he grabbed it. That's what that little flicker was, right? Second of all, you can't compare what Rodimus did and say that Prime couldn't have done it because Prime never had the opportunity to do it. Prime was a victim of circumstance. And at least in that, when you look at the two, you can't compare what they did. And third of all, yes, he brokered peace around the universe, but that's because all that Prime spent eons tearing up the goddamn universe. Motherfuckers was tired of it. They was tired of your shit. Y'all come around, you break shit, you leave a mess, you eat up all the goddamn cookies. Yes, we want peace. So he didn't do nothing special. It was just it was opportunity. That's all it was.
I'm with you, bro.
Fourth of all, he couldn't handle the smoke. He couldn't handle the responsibility. He got his ass whooped by Giddy. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Prime
gonna sip my milk.
All right, go ahead. So now here's where I am with it.
Okay,
And
Homeland.
I'm gonna build up something you said. Notice something that you said. Everywhere Prime went, there was war. Why is that? Every time the Matrix or the Prime entered the Matrix, who did he always see? He always seen that one person that I said I don't trust.
Alpha
freaking
Trion.
Trion. How come Rodimus never saw Alpha Trion? Because I think it's because the Matrix was not enforced upon Rodimus the way it was upon Optimus. I think there was a force play upon Alpha Trion. Granted, it always said that he earned the rights to the Matrix or the trust of the Matrix. Rodimus didn't have to do that. Optimus did. It opened for Rodimus. And then Megatron always said this about Prime. You never had the guts to do what needed to be done. Ever. In your eons of holding the Matrix, you never had the guts to do what needed to be done to bring on a golden age or to bring on some form of peace for the Cybertronian people, which thus far still proves to me to a certain degree that Optimus was not really supposed to be the one to unlock it or to carry that Matrix. Granted, I will say this, Alpha Trion built something to house it, and that's what Optimus was, the same as he built Ultra Magnus to house the Matrix, not to mean that they were to ever unlock it. So now, when Rodimus, say what they want, when Rodimus got it, hey, all the glory, the angels stood up in heaven and started singing God's tune.
Here we go.
Well,
Here we go.
Besides the whole thing about wrong person, right place, and right time, right? Rodimus didn't have to contend with Megatron, so he had to deal with Galvatron, but Galvatron was simple. The dude was always mad all the time. He was easy.
He was crazy.
Megatron was a plotter, a schemer, a planner. He was a tactician to a certain degree. So Optimus's opponent was 10 times harder than Rodimus's opponent.
Plus, they had a connection.
Well, I'm gonna agree to disagree to that one, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I think when the '86 movie came out, that was a downplay on who was supposed to transition into the new Optimus, because they basically made Galvatron insane, and it really, after that movie, the cartoon series really just became super comedic to me personally. Hindsight, looking back, it became comedic because, and I look at it like this. A lot of people say that Rodimus whined a whole lot. I'm gonna tell you why I think he whined a whole lot. I think that was intentional because the writers got all this fan mail talking about people complaining about Optimus Prime dying. Rodimus shouldn't be this. So I think they instilled what the viewers were saying into the actual comic, and actually instead of actually building that character up to be what they actually saw him being. So that's why I believe he gets a lot of flack for that, because it was just piss poor writing on that end, and it just everything became a real joke. I believe if they'd actually gave us a solid story on Rodimus taking over the Matrix of leadership, helming a formidable, because you got to think about it. Why was his opponent so weak and he was just empowered by Unicron, the most powerful being in the whole universe, and you saying that Megatron prior to him is way stronger and better besides the insanity side of it. That part I don't get.
You can't say he didn't have opportunity. He had 75% of a movie in 2 seasons to get it right. I'm just saying.
That's the right.
All right.
Hey, Chris, I'm hitting you with this, Chris. If Rodimus is so great, I ain't never seen him do a pirouette, shoot a whole bunch of people, take out his main guy, and die.
Don't you dare.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Let's get this right. Is that due to him or is that due to the writers? He only did what the
writers did. But we can't apply that to Prime.
Let's focus on the cartoon due to him.
No. I'm not taking it away from Prime. Look at everything that they built up to him, because you got everybody that, and don't get me wrong, I'm not a Prime here. I still love me some Prime too, but I'm just saying, as far as a character build, they did not give Rodimus that chance.
No, they did not.
No, I think they quit character building after the movie. They pretty much just started saying, hey, let's make this character, let's make a toy, let's make this money. We're not going to answer the question on where all these Transformers came from. Why are they this way? Why is this way? Things like that. So I will agree with you that they did not go.
He had 2 separate shows to get it right. He had the American version and the Japanese version. He still fumbled the ball.
Nah, not Japan. No, he just left the Japanese version.
Yeah, he did.
But let me ask this question. Let me ask this question. All right, everybody watched Thundercats, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
So tell me what you know about Lion-O.
He was a child in a man's body.
Stop right there. He was a what and a what?
Boy in a man's body.
So parallel that to Rodimus and Hot Rod. All of a sudden, he's a child in a man's body.
I don't like you, Manu. I don't like you, man.
And then watching this, one of y'all posted it in the chat, and somebody actually gave the equivalence of Rodimus' age, said that he was the equivalence of a 7-year-old. We said we assumed that he was a lot older, but in the video that we saw that was actually talking about the movie, it said the equivalence of a 7-year-old, and he had to get all this done in a matter of, if we watching the movie, we talking about what, 4 or 5 days, maybe a week to flip the turns of time.
Mm-hmm. Listen, no, I think better he would have been a teenager. I think he would have been like 14 or 15 going through that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought he was like a teenager.
But it makes absolute sense.
Cup told him, like my auntie told me, stay out of grown folks' business, go sit your behind at the kids' table. But he didn't listen, so he got the giddy that he deserved.
My man, you went right where I was going to go.
But
and
true.
You who are conspiracy theorists on Alpha Trion, Chris, since we know you love him so much, what makes you think he was told, do not go up there? He was told to not go up there, right? He
Yeah.
proceeds to not follow orders.
Wait.
Oh,
It wasn't
no. Wait, Manu. Let him build, because I got him.
He proceeds to not follow Cup's orders. His
True.
senior decides to intervene.
Yeah.
Megatron does his business. We all know what happens. And then somehow my man ends up grabbing the Matrix and he's chosen. You don't think that could have been something that Alpha Trion foresaw?
You don't find
And
that
perhaps
suspicious?
prepared. And that's why he never saw him again.
That's
Because he was
suspicious.
building it up to that level. Remember what we were
Now,
talking about?
back to that point. Notice nothing angelic, nothing celestial, nothing iconic ever happened when Orion Pax was rebuilt and the Matrix was inserted in them.
You don't know that because
that.
we didn't see that part. We didn't see that.
Hey, but still, we should have saw something. But again, let's chunk that up to piss poor writing. Same with Rodimus.
Okay.
Piss poor
Agreed.
writing.
That
All
I will
right,
agree.
now, still, why does Rodimus never see Alpha Trion when the Matrix unlocks? But he sees the Ancient of Wisdom, he sees all the other primes and all this stuff. He never sees Alpha Trion. I still think that Optimus was a force play. Now, granted, here's another thing that I just theorize on, right? Again, I hate to do it. I know Monty don't like time, but let's do this here. Let's say that time is a special entity, and there's a certain course of events that has to happen, regardless of how you try to alter it, is going to happen. Prime's demise was something that was probably always supposed to happen, and Rodimus was always supposed to obtain the Matrix of leadership. So even if he would have followed the orders of Cup, Prime was still going to die because time wanted to have what it was supposed to have, which was Rodimus being the leader of that and the carrier of the Matrix of leadership.
So now we're talking about he would have got Final Destination.
Well, I will say this about what Rodimus did, what Hot Rod did. Yes, Hot Rod did disobey Cup. Yes. However, Hot Rod is a cavalier. He protects the Prime. So he was in a situation
did a bad job.
He was in because he said, I've got to help Prime, even though Cup said, stay away, lad. That's Prime's fight. But he's a cavalier. His programming is to be the bodyguard of Prime.
So why was he 3 levels below?
He might need to go
He
on.
needed to be around.
Yeah.
Nature versus nurture. Nature always wins.
So here's the thing, right? Is it possible? Is it possible he didn't see Alpha Trion? Because think about it, Alpha Trion is wise, super intelligent. He sees things. He knows how stuff is going to play out. Maybe he just didn't want to spend time around that fraud.
So Quiz, now we're gonna sit here and say the Alpha Trion, if you watch the Borgias, is the Borgia that was the Pope.
Yeah,
I can't even spell that, but
good show, by the way. Good show. No, but I quick question: when he short circumvents himself and goes back in to see the Matrix, and he sees all the visuals of what either A were primes or famous Autobots, I could have swore Alpha Trion showed up in one of those, even though it was real quick.
You're right, Ivan. He was on there. He did see Alpha Trion real quickly.
He did.
Now
the guidance wasn't the same that Alpha Trion gave Optimus, but he did go into the Matrix and he did see Alpha Trion. I honestly believe, based on what we talked about Alpha Trion, to your point, every time I speak to you, Chris, you start convincing me that Alpha Trion, bro, is messing with all of us.
Is the villain?
He is, man.
I honestly
promise he
believe
is.
based on what we were just talking about, the 13th primes and his power, that he, writes the future. No, he writes the past, the current, and the future. This is part of a plan. This is part of a plan, and I'm telling you that Rodimus is part of his plan. He was destined to get the Matrix, because then we can go, and this is a 5-hour show that we could talk about this particular section. Why the hell didn't they fix Optimus like they fixed Ultra Magnus, like they fixed everybody else?
Right.
You know why? Because Hasbro sucks, made a mistake, and finally tried to bring him back.
Nope, he didn't purchase factory warranty. That's why.
That's it. We as
Actually-
Transformers fans just want to bring this massive lore into it. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Hmm.
Actually, Rodimus met Alpha Trion twice. The first one was during the 5 Faces of Darkness. And you know what the second one is? And
Okay,
it's
what was the
Manu's
words that
big-
Alpha Trion gave him?
Sit your behind down.
Oh,
The hate is real.
Man, you made me lose my train of thought, man.
No.
He was navigating Rodimus through the Matrix. I think it was either part 2 or part 3 of the 5 Faces of Darkness. But the other one was when he went back in time. With, remember?
Mm-hmm.
With
when
Superior,
Rodimus
with
went back in
Superior.
time? Oh, you talking about Superior?
Yeah, when he was young.
Yeah.
I know.
Talking about A3.
Yeah, A3. Yeah, A3. Yeah, wasn't Rodimus? Didn't Rodimus meet A3, which became Alpha Trion at the time?
Yep.
Yeah. So technically, it was 2 times that Rodimus met Alpha Trion, but I do agree with Chris. Alpha Trion did not talk to or mentor Rodimus like he did Optimus Prime.
Right.
Cause you ever be out somewhere and you see this badass kid and you cross the street or go on the other side of the mall or you pull your kids away from them. That's what Rodimus was. Like,
All right,
who is your parents?
I'm gonna speak on this time travel thing, and I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, here's for everybody watching. Here's why I don't like it. We have so many theories, but for Transformers, I'm gonna stay with CTCs, just closed time curves. Everything that happened in the show was going to happen every time they went back in time, and that's why I leave it at forever until it comes back around again and again.
So basically,
It will be back.
So basically, what Manu is saying is this: if any of you guys ever seen the Time Machine with what this actor's name is?
That's a good
I
question. I,
know who
don't
you're
remember his
talking
name.
about. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
So no matter how many times he went back in time to try to save his fiance, she was always going to die. And we have what you call set moments in time that has to happen to start off a course of events that has to happen. And so
Anchor
regardless to
points.
how many times you try to change that event or that time anchor from happening, it's going to always happen regardless to how you change it. He tried to prevent so many different possibilities of his fiance dying, but the end result was she died anyway and just died different variations. It wasn't the same death, but either way she did, no matter what he did, she died anyway because there was a set course for him to go on into the future.
Right.
I think it's the same way when it came to the aerial bots and Rodimus Prime. And I think this is where Alpha Triumph, again, I still think there's more to him. I think he deliberately sent the aerial bots back in the past to try to change the course of something so his prime can always be the dominant and prominent one, and it was never meant for him to be that one.
And you took it from
so
me,
what
'cause
you're
that was what I was
saying,
gonna say.
is no matter what time it is, Hot Rod has no discipline and can't be trusted.
Yep.
No, Alpha Trion and Prime can't.
What is the Chris? You hit the nail on the head. What is the common denominator in all of this? The aerial bots. What? But no. Well, no. I would argue that it is the aerial bots.
Who designed
Who was
them?
sent back? Who was sent? My point. Who was sent back?
Alpha Trion and Prime.
Who sent them
Yep.
back? Who sent them back to help create Orion Pax? Well, Optimus Prime, and they met when he was young. So the aerial bots play a massive role if you want to talk about the development of his plan. Every freaking time. That's genius, bro. And you mean to tell me that this wasn't foreseen? Come on, man.
Michael,
And
I
Rodimus
think it
was in
was.
there. That was the second that he said, "Oh, this is the guy." Okay, I'm gonna take my quill and my book, write him in there. That was the moment. That was the moment.
Michael, we apologize for taking the show away from what we were doing.
No, this is his fault.
This
He's
is why we
not-
don't
this is
talk
your
about the
fault,
Hot
Michael.
Rod buffoonery.
This is what this is all good. This is what I want is discussion. You know what I'm saying? What we need more of. So, I'm happy that the topics we're talking about have a lot,
They have a life of their own.
You know what I'm
brother.
saying? It's not like, hey, what do you think about this? Yes, no. You know, and then move
no.
on.
Not with this crew.
Yeah.
Look, once you start talking about hot rod time travel, you
think
unravel
Joe's
your
like,
own doom.
What's going on?
And I have proof that hot rod is bad because when I ordered one, he came with 3 tires.
Oh my God.
You know he ain't no good.
So what you're saying is that in a point in time that had to happen so that we
Yep.
can have this discussion. Genius.
Yes.
Genius.
Hey,
Anchor
but
point.
you know
Anchor
what? You
point.
got sleeping on one character though that basically did the exact same thing as Hot Rod, but he didn't get the Matrix. And that was Smokescreen from Transformers Prime.
Yep, he
Well,
was
he
slated
was
to be
based
prime.
on he was based on Hot Rod, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was.
I mean,
Actually,
actually, just like
he was supposed to be named Hot Rod, but they changed him to Smokescreen.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey, you can't
At one
change
point-
stripes on a skunk.
At one point in time, didn't Jazz want the Matrix as well? Whenever they were all in the combiner.
Say what?
I think that was. I think that was in the
that was
comic.
Prime, wasn't it?
Whenever Jazz was fighting them, whenever they all became the combiner.
That was
I think that was in the
series
comic
was
book.
no,
I
that
forget,
was
but yes,
that
he
was
has
a
a point.
series. I forgot the which series that was, but it was like not
Oh, you mean-
Armada. It was
Jazz became a combiner.
Huh?
Or Prowl.
No, it's
One of the two.
Yeah, it was Proud. It was Proud.
It was
Yeah, he
Prowl.
was
when he took over
Okay,
Devastator.
yeah.
they forced
He
him to
wanted
the
the Matrix.
Constructicons.
Yeah, there you
Oh
go.
yeah, that was the comic book.
yeah, that was
And they liked
IDW.
Gave me that, so
Yeah.
yes, I see down here.
Sorry about that.
Yep.
Stream slipped right in there.
It's all
No
good.
no worries, brother. No worries.
As you can see, anything is viable in these conversations, my friend.
You got
Yeah,
that right.
I saw a comment that said something about the aerial box and Orion Pax being a paradox. Yes, if you're talking about general time travel with general relativity, that's why I said CTCs and closed time curves. With that thought process, it's not a paradox.
See, Alpha
So-
Trion sabotaged Chris that he had to disappear.
Nah, Hot Rod tripped and pulled the internet cord out the wall.
Yeah, that's true. He was told not to interfere, and look what happens.
Till
my
all
man
I
out.
want. Till all I want.
All right, let's get to the next question. So
I think we
just
have to do a part.
let me just for everybody, let me just recap the last hour and 17 minutes.
Oh wow.
We just got done with one of the primes, and we're on question number 3 of Star so we will be here every month until we finish the 13 primes. All right, next question.
Series
Christmas
finale.
Day show, fellas. Christmas Day show. Planet.
Series finale in 2029.
There we go.
For real.
I have a feeling we're all going to be
Prime
great friends.
more dangerous as battlefield commander or more important as an inspiration to Cybertron?
I think he was both.
Definitely more important as inspiration to Cybertron.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we just
I
had a
think
whole 30-minute
inspiration.
conversation of why.
Right.
Because he had his own theme music. You got to have your own theme music. If you don't have your own theme music, you're not that important.
Right.
Yeah, man,
Exactly.
It's like a WWE entrance, like my man Manu said in the last show, bro.
Yeah.
If you don't have it,
Yeah.
that's it.
Exactly. Because technically the battlefield commander is Prima.
That's true.
That's
That's
who,
true.
That's who
Okay.
for the prime. Yeah. It's Prima. But inspiration wise, yeah, it's definitely Star Optimus because he was known to be an inspirational speaker, especially with his catchphrase. Was it till all are one? Until
Yeah,
Till
you're
all-
all on one.
all are one. Yes, all are one. Yes, exactly. So yeah. You need somebody to talk to, get you motivated. Yeah, Star Optimus, that's the guy.
Yep.
Mhm.
You got to
So-
have Bill Pullman for Independence Day.
Talking about
Right.
talking about battlefield commander though, real quick. In the whole entire universe of Transformers, right?
Mhm.
I don't anything. Who in your opinion, is considered the best battlefield commander?
Michael Bay Prime.
No,
You done cussed a bunch of people saying that, boy. They don't like that.
He was just a straight killer. He was a thug.
They don't like that.
Are you talking about any Optimus Prime in any continuity? Are you talking
Anything,
about
any Transformer universe, anything.
Oh, I would say Grimlock. I always liked watching him with Laura in the back.
But I mean, not necessarily just Optimus Prime. I mean, anybody. Who do you think is the best battlefield commander?
Hey, do you hear that static?
I hear that static. Anybody hear that static?
Where's that come from?
I have
Oh,
no
there you
doubt.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's you, Manu.
Think it back.
Mute yourself for a quick second. Yeah, it's you, Manu. See, that's
Yeah,
Rodimus
Manu.
playing tricks on him.
Yeah, that's that fifth party. That's that fifth
You know,
party.
you know what
man.
happened? We started talking about any universe, and he went crazy over there.
See, that is fate trying to block him from saying Rodimus Prime.
Yeah.
You know, even Destiny had a problem with that conversation.
Right. Right.
Oh my god. Yeah. So so the question was, any continuity, any universe, just Transformer in general. It doesn't have to be Optimus Prime. It could be anybody. Who do you think is the best battlefield commander?
Ultra Magnus. Ultra Magnus.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say.
Ultra Magnus.
I'm gonna say Megatron.
Man, Joe, I'm with you.
Megatron. I'm gonna have to go with Megatron.
Really?
Joe, I'm with you.
At the Uprising. He got an entire, he got them all together. He is the battlefield commander. That in my opinion. I mean, I think
Joe?
Prime is a spirit and soul of Transformers, but Megatron.
It takes a lot for one single body, one single man to be able to unify a cause, right? Optimus was needed and was born because of what Megatron became. That's why there was always that connection, and he can never finish what he was supposed to do, because he loved Megatron in the beginning. He believed in the ideals of the revolution.
Yep.
So what Megatron did in terms of unifying, Cybertron against the autocracy and IDW, shout outs to Quest, thank you very much. Love that series. It's pretty much, you know what I'm saying? It's incredible what Megatron could do. That's why the failure, became Galvatron after he became crazy. Could you imagine if Galvatron had maintained Megatron's mind? Exactly.
Megatron 2.0.
Good call, Joe. I was going that way too.
And he did for the first part of the movie.
I mean, if you don't even want to say Megatron, I would throw in Shockwave after that, because I mean he controls
I think
that's true.
Yeah, but I think Ultra Magnus was pretty much meant for that. He was built for that role.
Okay.
Correct. Correct.
Over time, Megatron evolved and kind of fell back from direct confrontations like that. I mean, he still got busy, but not as much. And Shockwave was more like a geek squad, I guess, for the Decepticons.
He was the Sonic of the Decepticons. He just ran the teleporter.
Yeah,
he was basically his exec.
He was powerful. He had them hands, but he very seldom got to use those hands.
In many continuities, though, he took away his emotion chip, so he was straight logic. That dude was whatever needs to get done, no emotion behind it. He would get it done. That dude is dangerous, but his utter loyalty to Megatron is what pretty much prevented him from truly taking leadership, except for that one comic book where you see all Transformers are dead, because he pretty much took everybody out. The dude was a genius.
Well, I love the lore. Lost his face and all that. The Shockwave's a cool character.
He is.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And also, the Shockwave wasn't much of a leader. He would put up with other bots in order to further his agendas, but really he was a loner. So he wasn't much to delegate responsibility and give directives. once in a while he'll be like, "Hey, Mono, come with me. We're gonna go blow this planet up." But for the most part, he kept to himself and didn't trust anyone with his plans. So I don't think he was a good field commander.
I think he was just like obedient, you know, like because even when you think about the episode where Starscream is on Cybertron and Starscream is just kind of just like, you know, do what I tell you to do, and like Shockwave really didn't put up a fight, you know, like he just like, you know, humbled himself basically.
Well, but there was with Shockwave, there was always some sort of duplicity there. So he would go along with what you wanted him to do as long as it served his greater agenda. Like he was thinking and planning 18 moves in front of everybody else. He had his own agenda, things that he wanted to accomplish. So if you told him, well, go out there and go slap up Optimus Prime, he had planned on doing that anyway because he needed the Matrix to make some new energon. So it aligns with what he already wants to accomplish.
Yeah.
He's very self-serving.
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, on the Autobot side, in the G1 continuity, the better battlefield commanders are Ultra Magnus, Scattershot from the Technobots, and Hotspot from the Protectobots. On the Decepticon side, of course, you know, well, Starscream isn't effective, but Onslaught.
Hey.
Onslaught. Sorry, Ivan. Sorry, but in the G1,
truth is truth.
But in the G1 continuity, Onslaught from the Combaticons, Cyclonus, maybe Scourge, maybe. But then also Shockwave, because technically Shockwave is the military operations commander. And yeah, if you look at his tech spec, he's the military operations commander.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is the beauty and the flaw of the Decepticons, man. I mean, if you think about the power, the intelligence that they had, you almost wonder, and the loyalty that they have, you almost wonder how the hell could they never finish the job? But it was because it was too many chiefs, not enough Indians, right? The proverbial word.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to take a stake. You know what I mean? You had the soldiers that never questioned. Well, that's why I thought, you know, out of the Seekers, I love all three of the main ones. Starscream will always be my number one, but Skywarp, I respected the loyalty. I'm a big on loyalty. And if you notice, the first one to pull out Megatron as soon as he was reborn was Skywarp. He was the first one that came back online, and he brought Megatron back.
That's true.
Which is why there's always that argument, even though you know Flint Dille already cleared it up. When Cyclonus was born, I think he was born out of that loyalty, and I mean it's a blind loyalty to Galvatron.
All right, Ivan. If let's switch characters. If instead of Skywarp, it was Starscream, how you think that scene would have played out?
He wouldn't have freaking probably kicked Megatron's head off, thrown him out of the ark, made sure nobody came back, and then woken everybody up and say, "Oh man, Megatron was disintegrated. My bad. Welcome your new leader." That's exactly what would have happened.
I agree. I definitely agree. There's Megatron.
Right?
Oh
no! Holding up his head. Oh no! Our great leader has died. My bad.
Oh no!
He would have shout out to Gib. He would have pulled the Gib with his head.
Gibbs.
Sorry.
Trash.
Trash though.
When I was younger, I was always an Autobot fan, you know, because of the bright colors and things like that, and you know, but as growing up, I'm 52 now. I'm leaning more towards the Decepticons because they did what they need to do. They would pretty much pull the trigger on whatever they needed to do. Whereas the Autobots, like, yeah, well, we kind of need to do it this way. It's like, no, I'm gonna shoot you in the face. I need that, so I'm gonna shoot you in the face. And I think it might be just because of the type of job that I've been doing. And it's like, you know, like I said, I like the design of the Autobot, But as personality wise, I'm gonna have to say I like the Decepticon now that I'm older because I know everything's not black and white now as an adult.
I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Who hurt you, brother?
You already know who hurt you. We've already had this discussion. We already had this discussion. You already know.
Wow.
I do now. In my collection, just for Transformers, I do have more Autobots than I do Decepticons because there's not too many Decepticon figurines up there that I like that I can afford. Okay, I have a limited budget, and there's just certain Decepticons I want, but they either have not made them, or when they do make them, they're over $200, and I'm not doing that.
All right. So are you into? Do you have to have them transform? Because the Yolo Park set that just came out. By the way, I did a review. Everybody watch it.
Yeah, I did watch it.
Tracker and Skywarp. That's a good set. And if you can pick up the AMK for like $50, you have a triple set of Seekers that you could put up and are perfect.
Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. The only Seeker I like, the only one is Skywarp. Okay.
Wow, really?
Now I do have a star screen for this model kit for the Flame Toys model kit right here. I do have the star screen because that was the only one I could get. Acid Storm, good luck getting that one. I saw one for like $500. I'm not paying $500 for a model kit that I can get for $50-something. Because I got this Rodimus, right? Because I thought it was Hot Rod. I got this Rodimus for like $20-something, brand new.
Really?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah. So I'm mad about that. I'm like, Acid Storm. Not too many. If you are into the Seekers like you are, you know about Acid Storm. But if you don't know anything about Acid Storm, like, why would you pay $500?
Yeah, that's a nice one. I love
one of my
that.
favorites right there, Joe.
Yep.
I love
And you might want to look at either Make Toys or MPU if you're looking for Seekers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
Like I have a War for Cybertron Skywarp because that's my dude.
I was just playing with this guy, cleaning him and dusting him. He was sitting down here at my feet.
Seekers should never be on the ground on your feet, brother.
No, it's not at my feet. It's sitting on top of my Lewin Resources.
I'm playing. Now he's one of my favorites. I love the color scheme.
Yeah.
Seekers belong in the sky.
I say that, and all of mine are right here because they're on. I have to clean the shelf.
Yeah. So I'm almost to the point now. I'm going to get another star screen, and I'm just going to repaint him since I'm a model kit builder. I'm just going to repaint him in Skywarp color, and yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I think that's what I did with my Bingo Toys. Hertz, is it? I'm panel lining him right now. So
that's cool. I'd like to see that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I would love to see that when you're done.
Yeah, because you can't see all the if any of you guys have him. He's got detail, but you can't see all that detail because you haven't panel lined them. You hadn't put your clear coat on there. I did a couple photos. He's even got a Gerwalk for those that are in the Robotech. He's got a Guardian mode. So
yeah, but I wouldn't attempt the Guardian mode for Hertz. I wouldn't.
I mean, that's what I got him set up as for right now until I get the rest of them, and then I don't know if I'm going to combine them or if I'm going to keep them alt mode, because that's really what I like them for is the alt mode. I don't really particularly care for their robot mode. So
I got that guy coming in next week.
Joe, you got the MPUs too?
No, I don't have any MPUs. I'm trying to get this Unicron. I found a good deal on a Unicron, and I'm trying to get it. And it's the original C1 sale, but it's the
Studio
pumpkin
sale?
one. Studio sale. Yeah, but it's pumpkin.
That guy behind me?
But
that's the regular color.
Yeah,
that's the studio stuff.
It's the same one. It's just pumpkin color.
That one's cool.
Yeah, I said looks the same to me. I mean, he's orange, he's gray. Okay. but I'm working on trying to get that, because that unicorn's my holy grail. I'm willing to pay over, $200 for that one. That one I will. So I'm working on a deal with that with a guy right
It's a
now.
good purchase, man. They did an excellent job.
Yeah.
Transform him only once, though. You're warned.
Yeah, I'm almost to the point to where I'm gonna get the green. If I can't get that one, I'll get the green one, repaint them into the movie colors, and yeah, it's just I don't want to go through all that trouble. It's gonna take me at least a month to repaint everything. So,
all right, boys, it's almost 9:00, so I think we're gonna stop it here and continue the series of 13 primes, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I just want to take our time, you know what I'm saying? There's no need to rush, right? If there's plenty of material to talk about, then that's great. This makes it easy for me for the next show, you know what I'm saying? So we'll end it here. We got tons of material still. I apologize for starting late. I was just like so many things happening all at once, and I was like, no, I'm like, my head is like, I gotta go live in like 5 minutes and I'm not done with this. So, but I'm glad we all came together. Usually what we do, we always go around, everybody has the final word. I want to give special thanks to Joe Prime for being on the show. It was an honor to have you, Joe. Everybody who's here on the panel and everybody in the comments, check out Joe Prime's channel. He's in the links on the Icon Files page. He's on the links there. Like and subscribe to his page. He's got some good content. So Joe, I'll give it to you if you want to say anything to everybody here. Anybody who's watching, do you have an exact time for your show and like any details? Like, say what you can say about that.
All right. Let me see. I've got a couple of things coming in. I got my Lyle Kaiser coming in on Tuesday.
Nice.
And I plan on hiding in the bushes. And as soon as I see that FedEx man, I'm going to be on him like a frickin' Doberman. So, that's going to be fun. And you guys were talking about, what's his name over here? Unicron. Have you seen that KO Unicron? That guy's kind of cool. They've got a KO Unicron of the Armada, a 12-inch on AliExpress for $35. Meh.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's kind of cool. But yeah, no, I just want to say first and foremost, thank you, Iacon Files, for having me. Thank you, and each and everybody that was here. Just thank you for indulging me. Thank you for accepting me, and thank you for having me here to talk to you. I appreciate you all very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you have an exact time for your show, Joe, or do you just go random?
I like to stay exactly random. So, like as soon as I get my Lyle Kaiser, I'll get one. It's just pretty much whatever I get stuff in. I'm just now learning how to do premieres and stuff like that. So I'll try and set everything at least 10 hours out for a new episode if I do one. But I've got a lot coming out. I got a lot of stuff coming in. I got that Hertz coming in. I've got the KO blah, blah, blah. Of course, as soon as I heard about the KO Unicrons, I ordered 2 of them. Let me see. I got the Unicrons. I got the Hertz. I got the Lyle Kaisers. I'm going to be busy. I'll be putting quite a few out. Yep. And if anybody notices, Iacon Files did me an intro and an outro, and it is so cool. So if nothing else, go there, just watch that. And it's awesome. I have no patience for any of that stuff. And you guys wouldn't believe it by my hands, but I'm probably the oldest one here. I have no patience for this setting and trying to make a loop and a reel and you got to cut and trim. Oh my God. If it makes me break these things out, blah. I'm like the guy on the internet, what? But thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah,
I go on pretty much random, but I'm trying to do the premieres now and just playing with my Transformers. And Hot Rod's a good character. He's just he's a fantastic character, and he's the like I said, Prime was meant to be martyred. Hot Rod was meant to be put in a position where he didn't want to be in. He's kind of the conscience. He's the backbone. He's the real struggle there. That's what Hot Rod is. He wanted the power. He got the power. He could handle the power, but he wasn't comfortable with it. It wasn't him. You know.
Mm.
That's all I got to say.
Q, you got anything to say?
Catch me in them streets. I don't. I got the Facebook page, the TikTok, even the YouTube. I just don't have any motivation, patience, or direction to do anything with them. So currently, I am a reappearing face with my brothers, TF Marauders, also with Third Party Kingdom. I enjoy supporting my brothers, and that's what motivates me. So that's pretty much all I'm doing right now. Eventually I'll figure something out that doesn't feel like work, and then I'll do something. But until then, catch me on the TF Marauders, Transformers Third Party Kingdom. Once in a while, I bump heads with Manu about Hot Rod.
Just a few times.
Yeah. Thank you for having me back here again for the second time. I appreciate it, and I really enjoyed it. And if anybody's ordering from Show Z, my code is right there. Throw your boy some points. If not, enjoy what you order anyway.
Bada boom, bada bing. My home is your home. You know what I'm saying? That goes for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You guys are always welcome here. I leave the door open. You know what I'm saying? So make yourself at home. I appreciate you guys. Manu, anything to say?
Well, since you guys always want to play around with time travel, I don't see a point, because we're going to have this conversation again and again and again and again.
We're in a paradox, bro.
But with that being said, like Quest, you can catch me on the Marauders on whatever night it is on Let's Talk About It, T3PK, on this show, because I've been on this show a bunch now. I just like the support in the background. I'm not going to review anything because I'm too lazy to do it, and like my daughter sits in the background, she jokes on me while we're doing the reviews, so I ain't having it.
Dizen Designs, bada boom, bada bing.
You pulled out the heavy hitter, huh?
Dude, I just got a thumb piece
Yeah.
just for you. Just for you.
Just for you, Ryan. Just for you, man.
I appreciate it, man. Brings a smile to my face every time. Every time.
Just YouTube channel and TikTok, pretty much the same content. I do more motivational type things on my TikTok than I do on my Facebook. On YouTube. Right now, I'm doing lots and lots of model kits, not just Gundams. Everything I do is third party. Yeah. So, thanks for inviting me over once again. And I'll be getting out some videos later on. It's just that I've been kind of out of work because I hurt my back. So, all I can do is just. Rebuilding model kits. That's all I'm doing, is taking them apart, repainting them, putting them back together, and just playing to a local shop over here, trying to help out the community. So, that's and just waiting on that Computron and the Dinobot to combine us to finish up.
Yo, I just got the new age Dinobots. I don't know if you guys saw the video, but dude, I'm loving it. Things are amazing.
Awesome,
the material feels awesome. It's just everything about it. I'm in love with it, dude. I'm looking at it right now, dude. I'm psyched. So
you're not helping my avoidance of legend scale, bro.
Yo, dude,
I'm like this close to jumping, man, because I love the Dinobots, like my man Manu over there. I love him.
Yeah,
I'm happy because I was gonna get the Kang toys, but I couldn't. And this gives me a combiner Dinobot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all for it. And I know a lot of people don't like the sludge heads hanging over. I love it. I don't care. I find everything about it cool. That's just me, but
I was
yeah,
just told
I'm
the
loving it.
QQT
I'm like
set is coming for him.
super excited about it. So, Seeker,
Whoa.
you got it.
So I want to thank you again for having me, man, for getting to spend time with my brothers here. It's an absolute honor every single time. I don't care if we're 100 years old and still doing this, God willing. It'll be like the first time every time, man. Joe, it's great to talk to you. You just got a new subscriber. I was just checking out that Unicron real quick. It was awesome. You know, to my brothers here, man, always a pleasure to see you guys every moment. Check us definitely out on the Marauders. We had a good show. To my man Jonathan, like he pointed, it was a good sticker show. We'll just leave it at that. But check out so that way you know what that means. You know what I mean? Catch me on YouTube. I'm starting to do reviews for the first time. I want to grow up to be like my man Cybertronian Quest, Joe Prime over here. I want to be able to start doing some good reviews. I got a review coming up. I'm prepping this week. Definitely catch us on T3PK Friday nights. Catch us here in Iacon. Apparently, we're gonna, we have a contract for about 2 years upcoming with a lot of the conversations.
In 2 weeks, because Chris said he was off today, so that means next Monday he's working. So another 2 weeks, we'll do it again.
Absolutely, we need Mr. Conspiracy Theory against Alpha Trion to be back for some great discussions. So definitely catch us out, or check us out. So it's always a pleasure to be on here every time, and any chance I can get, I will be back. So long as you have me, man.
And Seeker's link is in the page as well. So if you haven't already, click on it. So like, subscribe. So the support all around. You know what I'm saying? All in the family. Yeah, man, you've been doing great. You want to do some good reviews. You have been doing some good reviews. So just keep it up. And
trying to grow up to be like you, brother. I got to pick your brain as discussed.
Oh my God. Thank you. DJ.
Hey. Hey, Mike, I want to thank you for inviting me to the show again. Hey, Joe, it's a pleasure, interacting with you. I know Dizen left off, so it was a pleasure interacting with him as well. Same. To Ivan, Manu, Quest, it's always good to see you, brothers. Always good to interact with you. Shout out to the Kingdom as well as the Marauders and our special guest in the chat. I don't have any content. I'm the type of guy that likes to support. I love to serve the community, so I'm here to serve, here to support. Thank you.
Bada boom, bada bing, man. I tell you what, this is my genius level panel. You know what I'm saying? You guys make me look intelligent, and that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? When my wife in the background hears all this conversation going on, you're like, yeah, your husband's part of this. You know what I'm saying? So thank you all for just contributing to the Iacon 5, supporting this channel, because by you guys being here, I always say, you can't take back your time, so you all have different lives, you all can be spending time with your better half, your kids, whatever, but you took the time to support me here on Iacon Files, and that's something that I can never, thank you enough, for doing that. I appreciate it beyond belief. And we will be here in 2 weeks to continue the 13 Primes. Like I said, shout out to everybody. I thank you. It's been great. For those who came in late, check out my upgraded intro and outro video. I upgraded it today. I might as well. I was working on Joe's today, so I'm like, well, I might as well upgrade mine too.
While you're at it, right? Don't forget, everybody, like and subscribe to get your bada boom, and then hit that bell to get your bada bing.
There you go.
Every time that it comes on, everybody knows what's up, right? Do the same thing. Support each other. We all have to support each other.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We got to be that. We cannot be that community where it's toxic and jealousy. No. Over here, it's great brotherhood, inspired by our brother Iacon Chris at T3PK. Facebook, check it out. All of us are members of that group for that same reason. The Marauders are inspired by it. Iacon is inspired by it. So check out that group.
Absolutely.
Check out, and please like and subscribe to as many of us as possible. Critiques are always welcome. So long as they're helpful and not hurtful. Okay. That's all I have to say. Sorry, I had to interrupt.
Bada boom.
Gotta get that
I don't-
bada boom,
You know what I'm
bada bing.
saying? That was like
Bada
the
boom,
best. I don't even have to say anything else. You know, that was it.
Hey, that was better than an outro in an episode of G.I. Joe from the 80s. Man.
PSAs, yes, sir.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know what? Now you
And
know.
knowing is half the battle.
There you go.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
What primes
Hey.
are yet to come, says Ryan Carter. I'll tell you real quick right here.
We
Let's
got like
see.
17
We
more,
got forever.
even though they're 13.
Yeah.
So we still got 2 more for Star Optimus, and then we got Vector, right? We got let me see here. I gotta put them on the screen. We got Onyx still. We got, let's see, we got Quintus still. Alchemist. We got a lot. we got Leeds Maximo still. We still got everybody, dude.
Yeah.
And don't forget about Tony.
Don't worry, we got plenty. So don't worry. So see us in 2 weeks. I don't know the exact date, but 2 weeks from now, we will be doing part 3 and whatever other parts we need to do to get it done. The whole point is we come together, have a good time, we talk. That's the whole point. It's not to get on here and try to get all the questions answered before the end of the show. That's not what it is. It's if we spend 2 hours on one question, then we spend 2 hours on one question. That's fine with me.
It's quality time.
Yes, it's quality time. You know, I'm among friends, I'm among families, and that's all that matters. So, all right, guys, I'll leave you with the outro. Thank you. God bless everybody. Support each other, like Secret said, and we will see you soon.
The Iacon Files. The past still whispers, the future unfolds. A timeline of questions waiting to be revealed. Powered by the Force, the ultimate mission to bring balance to the universe. My midichlorian readings are words of fictional stories. The Force chose me to bring light into the galaxy. My journey takes me to uncharted territories. The Iacon Files is here to shed light. Master Obi walks a Jedi tormenting the night. The Force awakens mystical Jedi arts. Many Ewoks fell to give me this unbelievable chance. The dark side of the Force.